kind of pretty. I'd say it's very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Not sure what's more pretty, if it's the backdrop or the face in the camera that is so pretty and has me transfixed. And got a little construction going on downtown. They're working on some things. Let me see how I can do this. Let me see if I can set this up. I'm not totally sure we're satisfied with where we're at. I am not. Let me see if this works. Hey, you're going to be tilted. I don't like tilted. You guys know I'm very particular. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Hold on. Hang with me. I'm going to place my wallet down. Don't let me walk. That's pretty good, but it's still tilted. Is it tilted? Let me see if I slide back. Kind of loosen up the coat a little bit. Throw my leg here. Let me see. Okay, that's pretty straight. Tell me if it's straight. Tell me if it's not straight. Tell me if the audio is good. Good morning, RJ. The audio is good. The visual is good. The scenery is good. If it's not good, I can always just pick up the phone and do one of these. For those that don't know, I donate plasma from time to time, and when I say from time to time, a couple times a week generally. And it is extra cash for a guy that's twice divorced and needs extra cash as I'm pursuing passions and pursuing dream careers and dream jobs, and but also trying to be as financially responsible as I can. And they pay you for it. But anyway, my point is, I was waiting in line yesterday, and there was a guy who had like a neck harness. Hello, Julie Flanagan. And was holding up his phone so he could like FaceTime or maybe do live videos like constantly, wherever he was. And for me, as a guy that does a lot of live videos, hello, hi, to actually have an apparatus strapped around my shoulders, on my neck, so I can facilitate my live videos would feel a little bit funny. You know what I mean? Oh! Totally not sure if this is the right setup, but let's have a little water. That's normal now. Oh, you mean wearing one of these harnesses? I don't know. I don't see it a whole heck of a lot. And I thought the guy looked kind of funny. I thought the guy looked kind of funny. Soon I'm going to be the only one not doing it. I hear chicks dig guys with neck harnesses with cameras so they can FaceTime. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Can I buy you a drink? Hey, TikTok Live. I'm hitting on a woman. No, you can't buy me a drink. I think I'm a little jumpy today. I don't know if you saw me jump up a little bit. But good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is, what day is it? It is Wednesday morning. It is September 13th. It is about 9:06 a.m. Happy Wednesday. This is a little show that I have been doing. I'll get back to the temperature of the coffee. I have some concerns. This is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. It is a show about me sharing some feelings, kind of sharing the ups and downs we have in life. Kind of sharing stuff that most people wouldn't share. From stuff like addictions to mental health to relationship struggles to financial struggles to career struggles to just kind of what's going on in everyday aspect of life. Because I think life is an interesting story, and I think if we look at our lives kind of from a above view or a drone view or a helicopter view or a window view or somehow, some way view, a view from above, I think we'll find probably all of our lives are pretty interesting. And Dora wants to know if I use Rogaine? Does it look like I use Rogaine? I wouldn't be a very good commercial for Rogaine. I put on a double application and all my hair, I had a full head of hair, but it went beep, 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 and all fell out. So no, I do not use Rogaine. I thought about it once. Again, my hair fell out in the 1990s. I was working a very stressful job. I don't think it was genetic. My dad's got hair. Both my brothers had hair. My grandpa on my mom's side had hair. I think due to kind of the anxiety / depression / stuff that I have going on in my life, hello, Limitless, that my hair fell out due to stress. And I was a stockbroker, and I would sit, and I wanted to talk about this anyway. I would sit and stare at the stock positions I had trade, and I would so desperately want them to go up or stop going down. Either way was stressful. Let me promise you, either way was stressful. And I'd stare at them all day, and it'd be, even if I had a huge up day, if I owned a stock that opened the day at 30 and it was up $5 to 35, I'd want it to be up 6 or 7 or 10 or 15 points. There was never enough. And my point is, a watch pot never boils. I felt the same experience this morning. I posted several videos. I've been up early. I got up early today. I got up about 4 o'clock this morning and scurried down to the couch and started posting videos because I got a lot of work to do on my video production. We'll get to that in a little bit. Thank you so much for following the live creator, Laura Lynn. But anyway, my number of subscribers, and I watch them all on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. My numbers of subscribers jumped by like 13 this morning on YouTube. And I go, hey, this is pretty cool. But then I found myself checking back in every few minutes going, did it go up anymore? Did it go up anymore? Crud, I'm not popular. My content sucks. Things aren't good. It's never going to grow again. And it seems so silly to say that, because I know a watch pot never boils, and yet I do it, and I found myself doing it. And again, somebody asked me about my hair in the beginning, and it brought me back to my experiences as a stockbroker, staring at the stock market, like as if I stared extra hard if it would help my stocks go in the right direction. And no matter how hard I stared, or no matter how hard I stare at the number of subscribers, I found it doesn't really impact either the stock price movement or the number of subscribers. So I think the rule of thumb is you're better off in life going about your life, doing all that you can, doing all the work you can. And again, this morning I posted 4 videos that I think were all pretty quality. And maybe at that point, getting out of the house. And a wise voice inside my head encouraged me to get out of the house, go do a live video, get downtown, because it's beautiful. Beautiful time of year. And I live in Naperville, Illinois, which is a beautiful, beautiful town. And I was like showcasing that a little bit. Debbie, thank you so much for following the creator. If anybody's new here, please follow my page. I have a lot of fun with it. But anyway, I'm getting a little warm. I rode my scooter today. I love riding my scooter when it's like 60 to 75 degrees is probably perfect. Because I get to wear my leather coat and be comfortable, feel a little extra safe, because it is a leather coat, and if anything bad happened, every little bit of protection helps. And I always feel good wearing the coat when I'm riding. And had a nice ride in. I'm getting questions, but I haven't even had my first sip of coffee yet. Had a nice ride in, and realized as I was riding in at a later time to do my show at a little bit later time than I usually do, that we're all changing, and we're all hopefully progressing and becoming better versions of ourselves. But because I do the same show on camera every day, we're watching the transformation of me and of my show and a little bit of my life as well. And I was riding my scooter in today, and it was about 8:45, and I was stuck in traffic. And I said, wow, I haven't been stuck in traffic for the last 7 months. I've been working at a super Target. A year ago, I was selling real estate. And while this show has progressed, I left real estate. I got divorced, took a job at super Target. And now in front of the camera, we're watching me transform into a full-time content creator, if you will, and being a little more dedicated to this, and kind of phasing out the other vocations in my life. Thank you, Nick. I love you too. And yeah, as I'm doing that, I don't know what my point was, other than I was stuck in traffic. And it's one thing to be stuck in traffic while you're sitting in your car. Another when you feel like your wind's blowing through your hair. And you're riding free and what have you. You want to be cruising down the road, but you're stuck behind a bunch of school buses because Naperville Central's caused a traffic jam, the school I drive by today. So anyway, for those that have been watching a while, and I know there's many of you, what advice would I give to myself as a young man? Take it easy on myself. Be kinder to myself, love myself, forgive myself. I think most of my life, the biggest stressors I've had were self-inflicted ones. And the voice inside my head being mean, saying, you're ugly, you suck, you're stupid, you're a failure, you're no good, those kind of things. And it seems funny saying it because I don't think I'm any of those things as I say it to you today. But let me tell you, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of the viewers out there have experienced it. You wake up in the middle of the night and, I don't know, for me, the voice inside my head's usually not a kind one or a friendly one or a generous one or a sweet one or a nurturing one or a loving one. And I think the most important person, we all want to love our kids or our family members or our friends, but until you learn to love yourself and be kind to yourself and forgive yourself, it's hard to love and be kind and forgive other people because, what do they say? Hurt people hurt people. And if you're, you know, lashing yourself and punishing yourself every day, you're going to probably take that out on the world and on society as a whole. So that's not a good thing. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know, hey, Mama OWVU, thank you so much for sharing the live and following my page. And again, I do not know how long I have been talking, but I've yet to have my first sip of this cup of coffee. If I told you it was my first sip of coffee today, I'd be lying. Oh, would I be lying? But you guys probably know that. I have got up at 4 o'clock, and one of the first things I do is turn on my pot of coffee. Started with a pot of pumpkin spice, shifted over to a spot of hazelnut. It is a gorgeous day today, by the way. Shipped over to a pot of hazelnut. RJ wants to know what my plan is for today. I'll tell you, RJ, I'm not thinking too far ahead. But my near-term plan is take this first sip of coffee and continue to talk, scurry my butt back to Starbucks, maybe do a little work at Starbucks, go to the gym, work out, get jacked, get pumped, get ripped, get stoked, and charge forward with the rest of my day. So I don't have super long-term plans except drink my coffee. So my hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. I'll tell you what, for you guys that watch, you know I don't generally put cream in my coffee at home. And my rationale is, A, I'll forget to buy the cream, and I'll be at home, and I'll be out of cream, and I'll be really bummed, and it'll ruin my morning because I don't have cream to put in my coffee. B, there's a small price issue. I mean, not really. It's really not that, but it's more, I mean, it's not the money at all, really, to be honest with you, but I'll throw that in anyway. And C, there's extra calories that come with getting cream and I drink a lot of coffee, And if I splashed a shot of cream in every cup of coffee I drank at home, you know, I'd have to I don't know, exercise extra hard to burn off those calories. Midwest Mama wants to know, how much revenue are we at now from TikTok? I don't have any revenue from TikTok, Midwest Mama, but I appreciate you asking. Hello, Tony. How are you? That was kind of loud. I have a tendency to be kind of loud. And I forgot for a second. Let me show you where I'm at again, because I'm at a pretty little spot here. Gonna do a little panorama. Oh, there's people over there sitting on a bench. Maybe they'll become my next subscribers to Coffee with Ken. But again, real pretty spot. I am along the Riverwalk in Naperville, Illinois. You can see the river down there. It's interesting. It's kind of high on this part of the river. I think it's interesting, to me at least. They're doing a lot of work in downtown Naperville at the bridge on Washington Street, which is a main street. Good morning, Diane. That runs through Naperville, Illinois. And for those that are new, Naperville, Illinois is a town of about 145,000 people, about 35 miles west of Chicago. So that's where I am. The weather is gorgeous today. It's probably upper 50s right now. There's a little breeze. And I've been saying this for about a month, there's a hint of fall in the air. We're getting some cool, crisp weather the last few days. And the leaves are just starting to change a little bit. So it's an exciting time of the year, and time of the year that I always really enjoy. Again, I get to pop on a sweatshirt and some jeans, wear a leather coat when I'm riding my scooter, and just enjoy being out and loving life. So let's have a little more coffee. What are my plans? I guess I don't need any massive plans. Again, we talked about drinking some coffee and getting a little work done. I'm really enjoying diving deeper in. Somebody's asking if I drink pumpkin spice. At home, it's all I drink almost. Although that's not totally true. I had a pot of hazelnut and a pot of Jerry, I don't sing unless you're there. Midwest Mama, Jerry, I don't sing unless you're there. Jerry's asking me to sing for her in 2 days on her birthday. But again, unless you're there, it'd be like a tree falling in the forest. Would it make a noise or make a sound? If I sing happy birthday to Midwest Mama, a.k.a. Jerry, and she wasn't there, you know what I mean. Are you off work today? Enjoy the beautiful day. Thank you, Kenergy. I certainly am enjoying enjoying the day. Jerry should know. She's a long-time watcher. Get this. I gave my older brother a wedgie at age 32. Huh. Somebody hopped on the other day and said, hey, I remember giving you a swirly in high school. And I don't know who knows, who remembers what a swirly is, but it's when a bunch of bullies would pick up a kid and shove his head in a toilet and flush the toilet. And I knew the person was lying because I'd never been given a swirly in my life, fortunately. And I don't think I've ever really been given a wedgie either. So somebody said they gave their brother a wedgie at 32. That's something I've never enjoyed. Somebody asked what kind of ring am I wearing. I think it's titanium, but thank you for asking. So anyway, I'm diving further into the social media production. I'm having a ton of fun with that. I'm picking up a lot of subscribers, and my pages on various, could be tungsten. I don't know. Wow, RJ. We have a gemologist or a jeweler in the house. He's an engineer. Maybe you can sing happy birthday next year. Well, Jerry, maybe you should call in sick for the morning and say, it's your birthday. I'd be happy to sing you happy birthday, but I can't sing it to you, Jerry, if you're not here. What good's that going to do? Somebody out there, is it anybody's birthday today? We used to get a lot of birthday celebrations. And I've sung them outside. And I've realized happy birthday, and I think we all probably know it. Happy birthday is a challenging song to sing because that first line, happy birthday, the song itself should have a better intro than happy birthday to you. Because you really, it starts at the high, that first happy birthday. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard when you're not ready and you're just kind of warming up and you want to get your vocal cords going. You want to kind of start slow and build some momentum into the song. And, I don't know. Sometimes I'll go, how does this song even start? And it's really embarrassing when you have an audience of millions and you're announcing you're going to sing happy birthday to somebody very special like Jerry, also known as Midwest Mama, and you don't even know how the song starts. So you go, happy birthday. Am I doing the right words? And then you kind of realize by the second line or third line, I usually get feeling really comfortable and start belting it out. Nothing tops Marilyn Monroe's version to President Kennedy. Well, that's true. That is true. That is true. How would that be? I mean, Jackie O did pretty well in life and had, did pretty well. I don't know if she had a good life. I bet she probably had a harder life than we know. Being one of the most, famous humans on the planet must have its own challenges. Being married to John F. Kennedy might present several problems. And knowing, not only did your husband, the president, have an affair, he did it with Marilyn Monroe. I think somebody heard me say it over there. Yeah, I bet she was a very sad woman. She kind of looked, her smile looked, I bet she was a very sad woman, everlasting gloom. And again, I bet it's tough. I bet it's tough being in the limelight to the level she was. And I bet it's tough. So let's have a little more coffee. Anyway, it's Wednesday morning. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. All right, Kurt. Witzlow, I believe his name is, said she's my third favorite first lady, which is kind of fun to say. But now I need to know, Kurt, who's your top two first ladies? I gotta know. You can't just tell me Jackie O's your third favorite first lady without telling me the rest of the story. I hope everybody else is sitting on their edge of their chair like I am, wondering what Kurt's top three first ladies were. Hope he doesn't leave me hanging. Be an awkward pause. Me staring at the phone. Kurt's already on to some, Reiki specialist who's waving rocks at us. I watch a guy who looks like Jesus, who's like British, and does a pretty cool Reiki thing and always helps me sleep. But it turns out there's several Reiki people, and they wiggle rocks in your face. I've heard they're called crystals. I think they're just rocks. But I guess when you call a rock a crystal, it suddenly takes on magical powers. Rocks. Wait, come on, Kurt. Kurt's leaving us hanging. Does anyone else want to tell me what their top three first ladies are of all time? If you don't, that's okay. Let me guess. Betty Ford's got to be a big one because she was a big person in, I guess I'm just thinking my lifetime, but Betty Ford had the Betty Ford clinics and probably helped a lot of people get over alcoholism. I believe she also had breast cancer while her husband was either in the office or very prominent, and I think that fight, or that very public fight, was hey Brian, Thank you. It is a gorgeous day. Okay, Julie Flanagan and Michelle Obama. Okay. Did you see my answers? Kurt, no, I didn't. Did anyone see Kurt's answers? Did anyone see Kurt's answers? I wonder why. Unless I missed it. Kurt, do it again. Lady Bird Johnson. Wow. Okay, nobody saw. See, Kurt, we're all sitting there. Did one of my moderators wipe Kurt out? Thought Kurt was hogging too much limelight? He wanted his own show. It was going to be a spinoff. Hello, pretty girl. How old is she?
One.
Oh, she's doing great.
Oh, she's running.
She is running. You're going to have a hard time keeping up, Mama. Cute little girl in a little teal sweatshirt just cruised by. She says she's one, but she's walking like nobody's business. She's walking down the Riverwalk. Mama's pushing a stroller. Baby wants nothing to do with the stroller. I bet she's one and some change. I wonder whatever happened to Kurt. We're never going to know. Kurt's top three. We had Lady Bird Johnson and a Michelle Obama thrown out there. I don't. Nancy Reagan was. I mean, again, I was a kid during that time, so I remember people that. I don't know. I guess. I remember first ladies that were around when I was alive. I rarely go back to like Bess Truman or Martha Washington, but we could. I wonder how many first ladies I could name. Dolly Madison. Did you know that James Madison's wife was named Dolly? Eleanor Roosevelt. Yeah, she did a lot for civil rights. Eleanor Roosevelt had a huge role. Again, I watched an awesome documentary called The Roosevelts, and it was really kind of a three-part documentary, and one was about Teddy Roosevelt, and I find him a fascinating president. Part of it was about Franklin Roosevelt, and then almost an equal part was about Eleanor. So yeah, she was very relevant or big or powerful or whatever they call it, First Lady. Hey, John Hancock followed the live creator. John Hancock was a fairly brave man. Anybody that signed the Declaration of Independence, their fate probably wasn't going to, if the U.S., and they weren't called the U.S., if the colonies lost the Revolutionary War, signing the Declaration of Independence might have been a death sentence. And John Hancock not only signed it, but he gave it a big, bold one. I'd probably sign some dude I didn't like's name. Nah. I wouldn't know. Have you ever tried to sign a different name? It's really quite hard. You get so comfortable. Signing your own name, because you do it thousands and thousands and thousands of times. And to sign somebody else's name would be is kind of hard. Ken, you into football? Who your favorite NFL team? Just asking if so. Well, Travel, I'm not into football. It was opening season. I used to be a diehard fan, a Bears fan, to be honest with you. And, hey, Midwest Mama, you're still here. But anyway, I used to be a diehard Bears fan, and the Bears opener was this weekend. And to be honest, I had other priorities. I was digging out a fire pit. Yes, I was. I was digging out a fire pit and hanging. I have two beautiful little babies. I have a little girl named Eve, who's almost 11 months old, and a little boy named Augie, who's about 2.5. And God also blessed me with two older girls, a daughter named Erin and a daughter named Morgie, both of which I saw yesterday. Erin had a cross-country meet last night. First of all, oh, darn it. Thought I had it on the T-shirt, but I don't. It was senior night for the cross-country team over at Oswego East, where my... well, tell the nurses I say hello, Midwest Mama. Tell them to subscribe to the page or follow me on various social media. I'll sing them happy birthday, Jerry, when the time is right, but not until the time is right. But anyway, it was Erin's cross country team's senior night, and I know she was pretty excited, and her mother and I got the red cross country shirts, and it said, I don't know, cross country dad or something like that on it. And we walked down the track, and the announcer was reading off some things, and there was some applause, and then they ran a meet afterwards at her home course. And she did, I think, ran her toughest race that I've ever seen her run in cross country. And she was running fast and running strong and running aggressive and moving up places and beating the girls around her. And it was the first time I saw her run this course. She didn't run a PR at any course, but I don't know, cross-country fans out there, each course is different, and so times aren't as relevant in cross-country. But she ran an awesome race, looked hungry, looked aggressive, looked strong the whole way, and her dad was really proud of her. And that's all I have to say about that. Can you name the movie? That's all I have to say about that. I'm not very good at imitations. From time to time, yep, Forrest Gump. Thank you, Kenergy. People hop on and say, hey, give me an imitation of this guy, or make this voice, or do this voice. Oh, I don't do voices. Oh, I don't do voices. Hello, TD. How are you, TD? Hello, Beverly. Long time no see. Long time no see. Thank you so much for joining. What? Eleanor. Hey, Kurt. Kurt's back. Kurt is back. Kurt is back. Bev, I hope you've had a wonderful vacay. So right now, Kurt is he's creating so much suspense by revealing it so slowly. His third favorite first lady, and again, it's always kind of fun to say. It's always kind of fun to say. His third favorite first lady was Jackie O. His second favorite first lady was Eleanor Roosevelt. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I trust Kurt. I don't even know who the heck Kurt is, but I want to give Kurt a drum roll. This will be given a drum roll. Don't leave me hanging, buddy. Don't leave me hanging. Reveal to all my audience. RJ's here, TD. Come on, Kurt. I'm revealing to my audience. Hello there. How are you?
Where did they see you?
Let me see. Take off your sunglasses.
I saw you somewhere.
Oh, you see me everywhere. Where do you see me? I don't know.
Lifetime?
Could have been Lifetime. You work at Lifetime.
Oh, how did you know?
Because I used to be a member there. And now that money's tight, I joined Planet Fitness. So that's how we know each other. But you're wearing these glasses. You're pushing along this little baby.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Lululemon. Nice.
I don't work there anymore.
Well, I don't go there anymore.
I know. That's what I said.
We miss each other. Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Come here. Do it on camera.
Oh, no. Who's that? No, I don't want you.
Oh, no. It's just me and 1,000 of my closest friends.
Who's friend?
Just mine. Here, come here. Come here. Give me a hug.
Yeah, you have a kid. Yeah, I work at childcare.
You worked at the childcare? I had 2 little girls, but they're big girls now. They're 17 and 14.
What's their name?
Erin and Morgie.
Okay, sounds
Now
good.
I have 2 new little ones.
You have grandkids?
No, they're not grandkids. I just did it all over again. I had so much fun making the first 2, I decided to make 2 more.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so you have 4 now?
I have 4 now, 2 different wives.
How old the last one, the 2?
The little 2 are 11 months and 2.5. Little ones like this one.
I love babies.
So do I. That's why I keep making them.
Good for you.
I know. Oh, really good for me.
I have 4 girls.
Oh.
They're all grown up.
We're on a live video right now being...
you better...
Well, you were on it, giving me a hug.
Yeah,
Are you married?
Yeah.
Your husband might see it and might get very, very jealous. Who's this handsome bald man you're hugging?
Yeah, the same as bald too.
He's bald too? Like shaved bald or just kind of losing it bald?
Oh, he just losing it.
Oh, well, tell him to shave.
He did shave everything 10 years ago because I was going to say when he was a teenager, like Michael Jackson.
He had a lot of hair?
got too
And
much
is that
hair.
when you met him?
And then what? Yeah. And then
Did you love his
and then-
hair?
I do. And
It was
then-
probably hard
and
to
you
see
know
it
what
fall off.
happened? What
There you
happened?
go.
Because he always washed it every day, dummy.
Washing your hair too much causes it?
Because I think so. That's no good.
Well, I washed it every day, and I don't have any.
Hair dryer.
Yeah.
That's what causes it probably. And then he's blaming me, oh, because of yeah, right. Lost my hair.
It was probably
So he
stress.
shaved-
He,
stress
he probably married the wrong woman. Oh, I'm just teasing. It's teasing. It's so wonderful seeing
No,
you.
I got 3 grandkids now, so I'm
Okay.
loving it.
Yeah, wonderful seeing you. And
35 years old. My kids 35, 33, and 27.
Wow.
The twins in the middle.
okay.
The youngest just got married last November.
Well-
I hope she planned
She's gonna have more
Baby.
grandkids for you.
3 years, she said. I asked her a couple months ago. I said, are you going to, because they've been married almost a year now, in November.
Who's this little one?
I babysit. One
Oh.
of my neighbor, not neighbor,
That's
a
enough.
friend of mine, long time, 10 friends of mine, 10 years ago. She decided, well, actually, when you're friend, right, you ask, are you going to have a baby? You know, when
You're very curious.
Yeah.
You can keep asking me. The odds are good any month. I might pop out
And
another
this
one.
lady said, no, we're not going to have one. And the pandemic came.
And then she had a baby. I think that might have been what did me in too. That might have been what did me too.
That's right, because they are always home.
You're always home. What
They
else are you
say-
gonna do? I'm bored. I'm bored. We're sitting on the couch.
Say, I'm bored. That's right. Let's
I'm
do
bored.
it.
Let's
do it.
go make a baby. That's a good reason. I wonder if there were a lot of
But any-
pandemic babies.
Huh?
I wonder if there were a lot of babies born recently.
I bet it is.
I
I
bet.
know. I bet it is.
Yeah.
This one of them, and they've been, 10 years. Was it 10 years? 15 years married when they have the baby. Somewhere there.
Well, I got to get back to this.
Yeah, but
Wonderful
let you go.
talking to you. Thank you. What's your
Well,
name?
it's Ingrid.
Ingrid, I'm Ken.
Yeah, see, now
Are you on
look-
social media?
No, I don't do that.
You don't even look? You do a little bit.
I do look a little bit.
Look up Coffee with Ken.
I will
The
do
Coffee
that.
with Ken. It's pretty easy to remember.
Is that your thing?
That's my thing. That's what we're doing right here. We're having coffee with Ken.
What do you do, by the way?
This is what I do. I'm a full-time content creator. I make the big bucks doing this.
Creator of what now? What?
Content, this video, this hug.
Oh, shut up!
No, sir, shut up. Don't say shut up. Don't say shut up. That's not a nice word.
Oh, show me that.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be seen by millions of people. That's why your husband's going to be mad. You're going to get divorced.
But you know, he doesn't go on that stuff like me.
Okay, well, look it up.
My kids probably don't.
Coffee with Ken. Thank you for talking, Ingrid.
You're funny.
I am funny.
You're always funny.
I have always been
Everyone.
funny.
Because I've been in the channel for 4 years. I remember those kids.
I'm-
That's why when I see, oh my God, this guy looks familiar.
He does look familiar. But I've gotten even better looking with age, haven't I?
I think so. When did you? When you left the Lifetime though?
I haven't been at Lifetime for maybe 5 years.
5 years.
4 years, 5 years.
I left because, like you said, no, I left the company because I found another job. One of the bar methods. I don't know if you have a bar method. It's like Pure Bar.
Bar Method, yeah, I know of it.
I was working with them for 10 years.
All right.
And she closed down. She cannot afford it anymore because she was a maid. It's a lot of money.
A lot of money, yeah. Who's the owner of that? I know her.
She,
Name her. I know her.
don't say nothing. Stephanie
Stephanie, what's her last name?
Griffin.
Griffin, yeah. Stephanie Griffin Norris.
You know her?
I do know her. Hey, look at me.
Yeah, right.
I'm a hugely important person.
She got no money. And actually, the beginning of the year when they opened, the mother is with the co-owner.
You know this is all being caught on live video.
Oh, I better.
You better go. You better go before you say anything bad about Stephanie. I'm just teasing. I know you won't. You won't. You're a lover, not a fighter.
You better not. Because
I won't. I'll delete it all. I
she's a
promise.
fighter.
She's coming after you.
Yeah. I won't say that.
You didn't say anything. Enjoy your day, Ingrid. Look up Coffee with Ken.
Put that in there.
I won't.
I will. Uh-oh.
It's live. I can't take it off. It's already on video. Go before you say anything horrible.
Yes.
Bye-bye, Ingrid.
Don't say my name.
She told me to shut up again. I told my stepkids that that's a bad word. What's this? What a sweet conversation.
Enjoy the day.
I will. You enjoy the day as well. She wanted to co-star. You want a co-star? You want to be on here? Everyone says I should interview people. I'm not erasing it, Ingrid. I'm going to buy ads for it and put it all over the world. Everyone's going to see it. TD says I look like I've lost weight. I don't think that I have. I so appreciate that, TD. And again, I started talking about this at the beginning of the show about how a watch pot never boils. And I am going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out, but I'm going to step on that scale. And I bet it's going to be give or take a pound from where I started. And that's okay. Because again, I talk about it a lot. It takes some time to build up some momentum. I don't know that I've lost any weight, but I'm certainly feeling better and feeling stronger and feeling invigorated every time that I go to the gym. And I'm going to be going to the gym after I drink this coffee, after I scurry back to Starbucks, after I post a few videos, and then ride my scooter to the gym. And I'm looking forward to all that. I appreciate you guys staying on. I didn't know if you guys wanted to hear me chat it up with Ingrid. That's so funny. She used to work in a daycare at a gym I belonged to. And she remembered my two older ones when they were little babies. It's incredible. So, ish. Wow. Everlasting Blooms liking the live. How many lives do we have? I don't even know. But we've had a real nice audience. And I'm going to give you a quick one last scan. But at some point, I want to get on with my day and go get a little work done at Starbucks and go. Kurt, did we ever hear Kurt's final third lady or first lady? I don't know if we did or not, but maybe somebody will clue me in. But I've had a great show. I've really enjoyed it, as I always do. It always feels good, and again, I talk about it a lot. It's kind of like therapy for me, going live with you guys. And I appreciate you guys joining and following along in my journey and being a little part of my sharing your Wednesday, sharing a cup of coffee. And hey, Rick, thank you so much for following the live creator. If there's anybody new here, please, okay, Dolly Madison, please follow along. I have a lot of fun with this. I'm in Naperville, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. I have a lot of fun. I go live a lot. I post a lot of videos. I think they can be funny, educational, inspirational at times, or just downright silly. But anyway, I so appreciate you, and it's a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you're enjoying your week. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are excited about the rest of your day. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.